Hello, Abby here of Polyspiral Website Design and Hosting, and today on the last day of July it's chucking it down with rain and I quite like it. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you about images in pages, specifically when you have an image behind the title of the page or behind the logo, things that you should consider before putting that image in or finding that image. So today you need websites to work both on smartphones. This is an iPad, I know, but it's big enough for you to see that these images, the top one doesn't interfere with the logo, and the one behind the title and the bit of text there doesn't interfere with that text. You can see it. So, and it also works in landscape, so that you can see the text on both quite easily. And so, if you're on a desktop, you'd be able to read that quite easily. Likewise, if you're on a smartphone. What you need to make sure of is the stuff that you want visible needs to be in the middle, whether you're in landscape or portrait, and you don't want that image to interfere with the text. So if you've got a very dark logo, you don't want a dark image, and likewise a light logo with a light image. And make sure that image is horizontal. So when you buy that image, when you get that image, either crop it so it's landscape, crop it so it's a sort of a letterbox shape, or buy it so it's already a sort of a horizontal shape. Because when you add that image, you don't want a lot of it to be not seen and just wasted downloading, because the slower a page downloads, the less likely it is to appear on Google, because Google will penalise slower websites, but also people aren't going to wait as long for an image that is just kind of giving you the idea of the feel of the organisation whose website you're on. So make sure that image isn't too big, make sure it's horizontal, so you've not got wasted bits underneath and below. I said that right. And when you turn it landscape and portrait, you're not missing the important bits, and that it doesn't interfere with the text, that it's still legible. Because obviously people with visual impairments or people just need to read stuff, so you should not make it too difficult for the text to be read in front of the image. But don't let that put you off putting images behind things, because I think it's a nice thing to do. It gives people an idea of the kind of people that they're dealing with. But if you have people or a lot of detail, make sure that detail doesn't interfere with the text. That gets tricky, especially on different size screens. So make sure it works on different size screens. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say about that. But if you have any questions about images, comment below or email me at abby@polyspiral.com.